move. I want two words you to notice. Move from your positions. The word move means get into action, and then the word position. I got to give you this. Two words you got to get out of this text. Position is a place of comfort, a place of familiarity and fluency, a place of relaxation, a place where you are overly befriended and overly friendly. It is a place of people pleasing. God says, get out from, notice the word, your position, and get into God's position. See, in the days and times of church, while churches split and argue, it's because they forgot they're trying to pull God into their position. God says, get out of your stuff, get into my stuff. So then the Bible says it this way, James 2:20, read it with me. When will you ever learn that faith does not result in good deeds is useless? Faith that does not result in good deeds. Let me bring it to you, KJV. Faith without works is dead, because some of us are waiting for everything to be perfectly right. We're waiting on this to be right and that to be nice and neat and that to be nice and neat and the weather to be perfect and our SPF 10 to be on, and we're waiting on our hair to be right. We're waiting on our shoes to be right, matchly with our blouses and our shirts and our suits, and we're waiting on everything to be right. I want to give you a word from God. Ecclesiastes 11:4 says it this way. If you wait for perfect conditions, you'll never get anything done. Remember, God never tells you the whole story. He says, as many as are led by the Spirit, they are the sons of God. Led, God help me, Jesus. You got to follow God. Have y'all ever been behind a truck and you couldn't get around it? I'm talking about one of them 18-wheelers. And maybe you were on a road that was never traveled, but you needed to see the signage. And you're like, my God, this truck is getting on my nerves. Why? It's blocking view. I want you to imagine that as God. God said, you don't need to see the signs. All you need to see is my backside, because that's all you can handle anyway. Moses, just keep following me and I'll lead you. You don't need, because see, when you got your GPS, you're going to try to find the shortest route. It's funny. When Poplar Street Bridge is packed out and folk are in that leftmost lane going from St. Louis to Illinois, and they all in there waiting and they just sitting there mad. I just get on in the right-hand lane. I get off in Cahokia, go through Golden Garden, I'm home. I know how to get to where I'm going. Thank God, God don't give me all the paths, because I would get off of God. I'll meet you on the other side. And you might arrive when the wells are not dug, and the houses are not vacated, and the vineyards are not ripe. And you'll get mad at what you see because you moved too early and you move without God. Two truths about conditions. Two truths about conditions. One, the conditions never dictate the outcome. The conditions never dictate the outcome. Two, the conditions are God's canvas. The conditions are God's canvas. One, the conditions never dictate the outcome. Two, the conditions are God's canvas.